Hi everybody and welcome to video 20 in our Steampunk Journey series. We're using two kits, which is Nautical Steampunk and Steampunk Trains by Victoria Designs. Of course, you can use whatever you like and whatever theme you like. The point is just to enjoy the journey. Journey. And it's been a while, but I would like to mention that I have two Facebook groups, and you'd really love them if you went over there and checked them out. One is the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, and the other is the Junk Journal Tutorials and More Facebook group. The links are in the text down below, so you won't miss out on that. Okay, in this video, we're going to go back to page 7. And I'm really upset with myself for using that 31-pound paper and trying to make it coffee-dyed paper. I don't know if you can tell or not, but the 31-pound paper has warped from the glue. I am so miffed. So we're going to do 7, and then unfortunately 9 and 10 are on. So you can see that one's warped already from the, or wrinkled already from being sprayed. Maybe that's what it wrinkled that other end of the paper. Anyway, I've got 7, 9, and 10 ready to go. So let's go to 7. Let me figure out where I'm going to put this. Okay, let's go to 7, which during my tutorial for BB Craft, let's see, I didn't set out a scrap to use for that. I've got this one. Or this one. I don't like that at all. Anyway, during my BB Craft crafting with the items that I received from them, one of them was this die, and I really love it. And we made this steampunk specimen card. Now, the problem is I used a silver one, and we're using this color in this book. So we're going to make a new one. And we need to decide. Yeah, see, I don't like that at all, even though this is all right, because you're going to see both sides of it. So let's look at what we can use. Okay, on one side, I'm using that on another page. Alright, let's look over here in the pattern papers. We have quite a few of these left. What are these printed on the back? Oh, that rust one. What if we used this? I think we'll use this. Because we're not going to use that paper for anything else, so even though we're going to be cutting into it just a small amount, I think it'll be alright. Okay, so to use this die, let me set that there for right now. To use this die, we're going to, I've already inked this paper. No, I haven't. Thought I had inked all the papers. I guess I inked the other two. We're going to cut a 5-inch wide piece of paper. And I think we're going to use this central part right here. So that we see, this will be the outside. think that's going to be good right there. So all we have to do is wider than the die. Okay. That looks better. Okay, so let's, I'm going to do right here where my finger is. This side's easier to draw on. Let's cut from here to here and hope it's not wider than 5 inches or 6 inches. Let's see. Oh no, we have plenty of room. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to run it through the Big Shot, blade side down. This is going to be the solid back part. That's why I'm trying to center what I want on the back for this piece of paper. I think that'll work. That won't work. And put the ugly washi down. The ugly super thin washi. Okay. As usual, the Big Shot is off camera because it's on the table, not the glass working surface. Won't hurt it, but it just slides it because I have it up on shims to make it flat, to make the surface flat, because the table folds in half and the center where I film just happens to be right where those two pieces come together. It's going to make a big thud probably because I'm running it straight through. It's going to jiggle the camera a lot. So I apologize. Work in progress. There we go. Here's the little piece that came out of the window. Here's our big leftover piece. And here's our specimen slide. Now, there's little holes that go for the 4 corners. So at some point I will take my pokey tool and poke the holes and get the paper out of those 4 holes. But I'm not going to do it at this exact second. However, we're going to ink it. And then we're going to fold it in half. No, then we're going to put the acetate in. Then we're going to fold it in half. Then we're going to open it back up and put our specimens wheel back in there, gear I mean, back in there, and seal it up. Now it's going to be a little difficult. This one has a center that kind of sticks up a little bit. I probably should get a flat one. They come in pairs in the set that I got. And all the other ones, this one there was 3 of for some reason. So there must have been 4 at some point. So I'm just wondering how well that will work with the acetate. Oops, sorry, crash bang. I should have, see all these bite marks? I should have been holding it in my teeth, huh? It's probably pretty disgusting habit. Okay, so we've got that inked. Too bad we can't ink the holes. That would be cool. Okay. So now we want to put the piece of acetate on here. I think last time I wished, you want to go lower or inside, either one, these little holes. Let me see if I can show you. There's little holes right here on the corners. I'm doing it slow to give the camera time to focus. And here and here. And when we fold them in half, that's what we're going to match up. Anyway, you want to stay inside or below the hole with the acetate, but you can go over as far as you want here. So I think I might go over farther to give myself a little more slack when I put that that gear in there. It's my last piece of cream colored paper. So I'm going to put this piece of acetate here, and I think the width is fine. It is. So let's do the length. We have to make it shorter than the fold. So we'll put it there. Put her there. Okay. I was just thinking, no one's going to see the edges of this. And then I put a big blob of glue on the table so I can smear the middle of it through it. Okay, now let me double check because I turned it. I believe it's this way. But it's this way. No. I had it just flipped over so that I could put the glue on it and then flip it back, but then I wasn't thinking and I turned it as I put the glue on. Okay, now we're going to wonder if I want to ink the inside just in case you see that edge. I'll do that real quick just in case. You never know. And all we have to do is fold it in half and glue it. She says confidently. Okay. Well, we have to kind of glue the gear in. Not going to be able to glue it in, but okay. Now when you fold it in half, you want to line these two holes up and these two holes up so that you can see right through them. And then we're going to use our bone folder on it. Okay, that looks pretty cool, I have to admit. I'm going to open it back up. Let's see if this will work. No, it won't. Let me get my tray. Oh, so much for having them all sorted and paired up. That does not make me happy. Let's find the one we're going to use. Let's get these gold ones out of here. And the silver ones. Okay. Looks like there's 4 of these. How big is that? That's not big enough. These I want for the cover. I want this one for the cover as well. Let's just take this flat one that's a little bit bigger. I wish I had one size bigger that was flat. It's the same size. Okay, that's what we're going to use. I cannot believe I whammed this on the paper trimmer. If you knew how long it took me to sort all those. This will be easier to kind of glue down a little bit too. Make just a little bit of a line so I know where to put it because it's off center. want just enough glue on there to hold it in place while we mess around with the rest of it. There we go. Okay, now we're going to run the glue along here. I didn't mean to do that. Awful lot of glue in that little corner. And that's where I started. And we're just going to fold it in half and let the glue do its thing. And there's our specimen card with our gear off center. If we look at it this way, if we look at it this way, it's still off center. Needs to go down and over, down and over. I'm not going to move it anymore. It's a little low, but that's life. Our 64 is upside down. That's life. A little bit of glue there. Okay, so there we go. Now we have two. Now we're not going to use the silver one. I'll use it in a different project, but we will use this one. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put an acetate pocket on across here, but really, well, I guess we do really need it all the way across. Static electricity. One of Oz's little hairs was on there. I'm going to trim the black dot off so I don't accidentally include it. Okay, we want the bottom of it to be about here. Well, that width is really close. And then I guess we want it about, how tall is this? 2 3/4. So I think I'll do 1.5 inches. Trim the width. Okay. And let's go 1.5 inches. That's 3. So that means that is 1.5 inches. I guess it actually means that either one is 1.5 inches. This one's all scruffy. You know, we could. No, let's make a pocket. I was going to say we could make a belly band and slide it behind. Let's see. I think that would look better than a pocket. Okay, now if we made a pocket, it would sit like this. Maybe a pocket. Okay. We want the bottom of the pocket to be right here. Glue everywhere. Had little wispy spider glue thingies all over my hands. There goes one right across there. If you get it quick enough, you can scratch it right off. Okay, we want the bottom of it to be right there. And put it up above it just a little bit so we can erase the line. Let's see if we've got it. Oh, it's so crooked. Okay. That made it worse. I got glue on it and I thought, I'll use the glue eraser. Oh, and that's on the paper. I mean, it's part of the... It just looks so weird. Okay. I'm doing it by feel, and my feelings and my fingers are not that great. Okay. difficult to see the acetate in the paper trimmer. There's our backup pocket in case we need it. Apparently we are going to need a couple of pockets. Okay, let's try that again. And do it without the little line. Okay, let me put this in here. If I can get a hold of the acetate. And put it in this way. And then that gives you writing space here. Really cool seahorse here. We'll put a couple gears on it. And then our specimen card. So that works good. That's good for page 7. Oh. Okay. Can't believe that one paper. If I had treated it like a regular coffee dyed page in our that we normally use in our books, it would have just looked like a white page in the middle of the book. So I decided to go ahead and cover it, and then the wrinkle in the paper wrinkled our page. So not happy, and we have 2 more that are going to be that way. Okay. And page 9 is going to be nice and simple. Page 9 is just going to be an acetate belly band. And we'll put some gears on it up here when we get to that part. Trying for 24 total videos. If we do that, then we won't have a video for decorating, because we have a video to put the book together and then a video for the flip through, unless we did 24 and then made the 25th the flip through. It's a pretty long series. I'm almost tempted to do it for the Ko-Fi members, or coffee members, whichever way you want to pronounce it. For them only. But Steampunk is so much fun. I think I'm going to go ahead and put it out for all of you guys. I think. And I'm going to regret it because I'll get 30 views per video. And I'll be heartbroken. Because it is heartbreaking to work so hard and then have so few people see your work. I know that sounds conceited or something maybe, but that's the way I feel. And then I'll make a big card for it. I have quite a few cards to make for this. We'll do the last 2 pages, and then I'm going to end up spending half a day making cards and gluing on metal. Something in here's jiggling. Oh. What is up with this? Why is it so wide? It's a little odd. And then all we have left to do is 10, and then the back of the signature, which I think we will put a policy closure pocket. We have all of this ephemera. We have all of this really cool fussy cut ephemera. And I think we'll put it all of this in that pocket because there's no sense in wasting it. There's tons of it. And we'll put it in there. We'll try to make it big enough to put it all in. Okay, so I've got page 10 ready, so we'll do 10, and then I'll pick the papers out for the back. Yeah, we'll pick the papers out for the back. It would be almost kind of cool as the pocket. Anyway, alright, well that's the end for this video, and I'll see you in the next video, and that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye.